Well, I'm from Indianapolis, and I'm from the Central West Side. I'm from a small town neighborhood, you could say, called Mars Hill, and it goes down over there. It's crazy.
We're from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I'm from the West Side. Seen a lot of people on the West Side, come and go to jail, catch fake cases, die. There's a lot of bad neighborhoods out there. You got Mars Hill, that's more southwest, where J-Mo and Kyle and them are from.
It's not really a place you want to go out at night. When you go out, past 1 or 2 a.m., you're usually looking for trouble, or you're going to meet someone that is. Seen a lot of crazy shit go down. Studio, a little trap house we was staying at, and people got into it just over something petty. It was a dope-fueled argument. One thing led to another, and people got hurt. So, I had to get up out of that side of town and progress with my life.
That money keep me going. My jeweler keep me glowing.
Bitch, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving.
Swear that money keep me going. I swear my jeweler keep me glowing.
Bitch, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving.
Hey, my jeweler got me frostbit. Throwing elbows in my trap, it's a mosh pit. Heavy metal, push the pedal. My chain rockin' out, he dancing with the devil. Hot clock is poking out, rocket poking out, lights smoking out, cameras popping out. Fuck what you talking about, keep your mouth cold. Checking bank account, they ain't never closed. All this ice gave me pneumonia. Fuck the price, I put it on you. Fuck your wife, I bet I own her. Rich Rocky Balboa. That money keep me going. My jeweler keep me glowing.
Bitch, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving.
Father of the Gringo Gang, because it adds everything else in space. OG wisdom.
That thing on rotation.
Man, we were just kind of stuck at what we was doing, and I was just trying to reach out and get some younger people. Found J-Mo, and then he brought Sean around, and I really liked Sean, and I brought him in, and then it all just worked out, Shit, running shit, starting our own little way, doing our own path, being the most hated.
Keep it moving, keep Gringo Gang alive. He's a good dude. He's funny sometimes. Man, he really got the ball rolling, if you ask me. When I first came around, he already had the clothes going. He just had a lot of experience to bring to the table and to help the image build and carry a lot to the brand.
In my trap, now slapping, baby.
Yeah. What's the price on the light up jar? Man, I should have brought him too, man. So I'm fascinated by the actual jar. Van Dyke, baby.
Literally lit. He has a big fucking long ass chain that touches his belly button.
Man, it's awesome, dude. Especially when it's a good show. It's hard to describe. Outer body experience.
This fake Diddy. And this is my city called
Sean, he's the next, the next little white trap stunner out here, man. He's going in. He ain't nobody gonna fuck with him out here.
I hear the realest and the realest.
Jackson is big.
You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking brother right here.
On everything.
Yeah. Gangway.
Gangway, that way.
Yeah. Bankroll.
Bankroll.
As soon as I see him rapping and shit, he's like the white Wiz Khalifa to me. I'm like, hey, we need him. And then we just meshed up good, and we just been working ever since. He got the bread to put up with me. We just been putting up the money doing this shit, and we're gonna keep doing it.
Man, I really
feel like I'm a leader. I definitely ain't no follower.
Sean Him, aka the young stunner of the Gringo Gang. I bring, like I said, the image. I got a lot of, I guess, experience and my head on right.
2K in my grill, you know my shit flick. All my diamonds real, I don't buy no cheap shit. Shirt match my kid, sippin' on my grits. Pull up on your bitch, let me hit for a sip.
I love him to death. He's basically like one of the biggest images in Gringo Gang. It kind of relies on their backbone.
Real diamonds.
J-Mo, he's the hardest young. Like when I seen him, I didn't say nothing to him and shit, cause he kept sharing my shit, and like I didn't know him. But then when I seen him, I was like, that's the little kid that be sharing my shit, cause he's a lot younger than me. That's my son right there. J-Mo. Shout out J-Mo.
First of all, I'm the youngest member of the Gringo Gang, and I'm hard as fuck. Eddie Grant sometimes, and fucking sometimes I feel like Metallica, you know?
I wrote, the feeling will never go. Them songs are stuck in my head. I got a talent, I know, but to myself.
Shit. Vitae Waters. Orange is the best. In Detroit tonight, the shelter.
I'll probably say one of the most dedicated. He definitely he stays on all the social media. He don't miss a post when it comes down to sharing something and just little stuff like that. And he's got heart. He's got a good future ahead of him. Like I said, he's the youngest one, so he's got a long way to go. Still, he's still figuring things out. But he came a long way from the first time I met him.
What's that one?
Yeah, you like that one, bro? That's an all-around lover, bro. That's a wrap-around, baby. That's that wrap-around, baby.
Gringo Gang, Gringo.
Metallica, you know? It's just all rock shit. Dude, it's fucking great. And it's a band, a brotherhood. You know, Gringo Gang, we're all brothers.
I said fuck the job and started selling slabs. Bricks, 100 in the gold yard, double back. Yeah, that roar real fast. Flexing on these niggas like it's gym class. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Flooded out the risk cause them commas coming.
I'm my own boss, you can't tell me shit. Make 5 bands off a box and had some extra zips. Had to take the trick, had to make that wrist on my diamonds hit. Pull up to the strip, flicking with 2 watches on my wrist. Young entrepreneur with big dreams. City to city, I'm doing big things. Was ripping and running the streets at 16. And I never gave a fuck about what a bitch think. You scared to be alone, I'm scared of going broke. I can't go. I came up taking risks, that's why my money long. Stuff 20 in a duffel and I hit the road. All these bitches trouble, I stick to the code. I can't trust them.
I said fuck the job and started selling slabs. Bricks, 100 in the gold yard, double back. Yeah, that roar real fast. Flexing on these niggas like it's gym class. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Gotta take them risks if you really want it. Flood it out the
Killed it, real shit. St. Louis was dope. We definitely got to come back to St. Louis.
St. Louis was.
Even though all the little bitches was fucking with Johnny Dad, they could have been his grandpa. Not even his dad, his fucking grandpa. And they was turning up.
And then our bitch went right.
You could have been their grandpa. Yeah, I mean, I'm a real dad. Real dad. Real dad.
And then 5 years from now, we're looking at, you know, building our own foundation. You know, in 5 years we wanna be a label that's got the ball rolling, our own label that's signing artists and bringing up other little gringos trying to build Boston.
5 to 10 years? Holy shit. Hopefully not completely rock starred out, because that can go one of 2 ways. But hopefully in a good position that we're all happy.
Follow me on Snapchat. Space that 317 317. Then you find out.
We got a lot of fans that put them in places we could, never think of. Hidden ones, we put them everywhere. There's no way you could come here and not see one.
Man, we got some stickers. We get 1,000. Those went so quick. All of our fans wanted them, and we were putting them everywhere. We were going to a new place every day in the city, wherever people was putting them. Everywhere, parking
From the west
meters,
side all
garages,
the way to the motherfucking
newsstands,
side.
anything we could find. And then the fans would see us doing that on Snapchat and Facebook and want to go do it too, and be like, "Where can we put a sticker at this house cooler than they did or whatever?" So it just like became its own little thing, and we just still do it.
Just gave Jazz all the Gringo Gang stickers that most of the Gringo Gang stickers I had. He worked there, already got it. Slap some bacon. Look at him, put another one. He's getting them.
What's up, baby?
That's been a big thing for us, getting our name out there. A lot of people, to this day, send me Snapchats and stuff. Just stickers being somewhere inside a stall, a bathroom, or somewhere else. Like, I don't know, we probably slapped over 20,000 stickers. We've pissed a lot of people off.
Fuck you too, buddy. And the camera. Oh, fuck that bot. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Don't beat it up. The biggest fucking bottle. Yeah. Can you get the crushed ice? Tell them about the ice.
We done went to fucking 6 different gas stations looking for crushed ice. So that's how I like to sit my lean. I gotta have crushed ice, okay? It might be bougie, but that's how I like it. Well, the first gas station we went to had a fucking fountain machine. And that's the only one out of all 6 that had fucking fountain. None of them even had fucking regular cute ice. So I'm working with a whole brick of ice, chopping this bitch up my damn self.
Stop 32
Let me see the ice.
to get the
Show the ice.
Trying to get the crushed ice. He done stopped 30 times. Trying to get the crushed ice. Yeah.
Hold on, man.
I can write a book about this fucking ice trip. Can we burn the ice when you're done with it? Ice flicking. Can I catch the bag on fresh out the jewelry store?
There was this one time I was out of town. I was on tour. It was my first little Midwest tour thing, and this chick kept sending me Snapchats. Like her and her friends, was getting naked and stuff, and we was on the road, woo. So I was just like, man, we was about to be in Nate City. It was like our next stop, and we got there, and I was hyped. Like I was thinking, hey, we was about to go down. She got a friend, woo. Like I said, they sent all the Snapchats and the whole 9 yards and stuff like that. Well, we get there, I pull up, and she told me she was 19, she looked every bit of 20, you know what I'm saying? I get there, I don't know, when I'm inside the house, I start seeing, I'm seeing like pictures on the wall with families, I'm like looking, I can tell how old she really is and stuff, and I get to find out the chick was really like 14, 15, I was like, oh man, this is crazy, so I got the fuck out of there, and hit the block on that chick, and yeah, that's what I like to share. It was wild, man. You know how we rockin', man. Gang. In Detroit, we got the shelter.
On the side of the street, right here.
World's famous shelter.
You see this? A whole lot of gang shit. Gang. I'm about to start dropping off cars in Detroit. You want me to drip?
So this is the place that ain't where I was at.
Yeah, it's downstairs.
Downstairs? Yeah. We going downstairs. I guess where 8 Mile did this famous little scene at.
Hey, you did get on me. I'm walking down the stairs.
Take a look. Is that even in?
That's J&M-O. J&M-O. J&M-O.
That money keep me going.
Plenty to go around. She wanna talk me down. Fly her out of town, but I can't settle down. Big fat baby, we can cut the check. Yeah, big red, what I spend up on the iPad. Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's up? Motherfucker. You know all we doing is that blowing you up. Detroit, Indiana.
I can feel where the cameras. I be showing the movie, just let me tell you. See me bees for features, I mean bees like teachers. I be high like a fever. Kick a bitch out like FIFA. Broke my weed up, not media. Sprinkle lean like it's season. They going hard like a winner. I just stay with the bosses. Only focus on money. Could give a fuck what you talking. Got my mind on the work. 25 for the verse. You don't know me, that's better. Double G come together. Yeah, you know that's the game. And my life I'm tripping. Look, shit, steady tripping, but it ain't tripping. Fingers steady itching. I just wanna count some money. On these money missions where I'm always on the sun. We'll keep going till the money keep coming. That money keep it going. Do it, keep it going. And my life is like a movie, and I'm moving, and I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, and I'm moving. Where that money keep me going, where my jewelry keep me going, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie. And the whole world around, I ain't getting money. Looking like a party. Turn up. Put a pole up in my body. So nice. Chill with the lady with the mind. What?
It just reminds me a lot of what it took to be in a rock band, you know, and the lifestyle they chose. You know, we have fun, we turn up on the road, you know, we annoy each other at the same time, but it's all love at the end of the day.
When you look back the next year on Instagram and you're looking like, man, we was in remember when we was in Cleveland? And then, you know, it's always fun at the end of the day when you look back. We've been to New York, Texas, here, there, like when it pops up on the timeline and stuff, it's just, you always remember the good stuff.
Being on the road is one of the most important things because that's how you're going to expand, build relationships, and get your name out there other than the people that grew up with you and stuff like that, because being on the road is really where it's at. Being on the road is important. It's like the #1 factor. You got to take it somewhere else before everybody back at the hometown gonna start realizing what's really going on.
Anything you want to give?
Shout out Money Really Counts, Gringo Gang, Stop Beefing Radio. Shout out to y'all for having me. Appreciate it. Caesar, I've been knowing him for a minute.
Love. Yeah,
he be working the clubs back home.
Oh, yes, sir. I like the way you said back home. What are you doing? Acting. That's what's up, man. So you drive a Chevy? No, I'm sorry. You hear me think about the Chevy pickup truck commercial that like.
We get the yellow, we get the ant. Pull it up. We get the smell it, we get the paint. Roll it up. We get the series, got all the mags. Load it up. The trap in the lot, the spot getting hot. Say fuck it, blow it up.
Fuck up the money, let it all back. Drug up the money, yelling the act. You acting funny, I ain't gon' let. Clip on the 100, chop up the grass. Don't want no problem, but if you got issue, cry baby bitch, come get you some tissue. Money my mission, I'm coming to get you. Had me a vision, now you see the vision. Let me some bacon, the Vegas was hating. They was just talking, they mad that we made it. Christopher walking, the king of New Nap. This be stuffing, now you ain't do that. Bitch, I been trapping, you just do that rap. Down the tello, you hangin' with rats. What's up your closet? Look at my rack. Fuck with them bosses, you know I got packs.
We get the yellow, we get the ant.
How I met Scooty, I bought a house out east, and a friend of mine from Hallville, he had heard Scooty rap, or I don't know how he met him, but he was like my best friend. He lived with me at that house, and he brings Scooty over. And like the second or third time he brought Scooty over, we was like best friends pretty much. He moved in too, and we was recording every day, and I wasn't pushing my music as much back then. I was kind of just helping him out and whoever was on MRC, you know what I mean, as far as linking him up with the West Side, now everybody I knew, and then started the clothing line, and then I got back into rapping more myself after I got it cracking, kind of.
Me and Space Dad, we met through my little nigga's twin, Shock from Hallville. Shout out my nigga Gas Station Jason, West Side, Hallville, USA. Hooked up with them, man, when I was younger, doing parties and shit. I was actually promoting a party for Kano, a welcome home party for Kano and shit. Met Lil Twin and them. End up fucking with them on some street shit. Just end up hooking up with Shock and Space Dad. I think I was probably about 18 at the time and shit. Made it happen from there, you feel me? Met him, he had the studio. Took me in as an OG, you feel me? I was a young nigga at the time running around on some bullshit in Sedona, you feel me?
when I got shot, it just really woke me up. It made me realize a lot of people that was around me really wasn't my friends, and a lot of things changed that day. It made me see who was my friend though, that really counted, like who really was there for me at the end of the day. So that, you know, it's bad and good. Like, you know, they always say there's a blessing at the end of every bad thing. There's something good around the corner or whatever. So getting shot definitely sucked, but you know, I think it took me a while to get out of that slump of just dealing with everything. 'Cause, you know, when I got shot, I had to go to jail and all this bullshit. So it was a rough time for me, but we still stuck through it. Thank God these guys, you know, stuck around while I was going through my little thing and kept doing, you know, Sean kept promoting his stuff, J-Mo, and everybody kept it going while I was kind of laid up trying to lay low or whatever. But Kaz, you know, me and Kaz sat there and I would record still, but I just couldn't get out and do what I wanted to do, so it slowed us down a little bit.
Yeah, he was always behind the scenes. We used to call him John the Don. You feel me? No Coast Records. They was the first motherfuckers that really even acknowledge, even, you feel me, my artistry at first type shit. So me and my cousin Kano, we got down with they label and shit. Shout out to Cooley, you feel me?
I've always, yeah, I don't work the 9 to 5. Like ever since I was even younger, like I always found my own way to get money. If it was selling candy in school, I used to sell gum in school for $0.25 a piece or whatever. I've always just been like that. Always trying to find a way to make $1.
Yeah, it helped me fund that first mixtape I put out. We put out probably about 10,000 hard copies and shit. We did just everything from billboards, you feel me, bus stop signs, all that shit. Like I said, when I first started, you feel me, MRC had started out just as a group with me and Kano and Indiana Tone. You feel me? This was before Yellow had even came about, so we really just took the Meat Road Click shit and, you know, the same little MRC syllable type shit, and shit, we just started Money Really Counts, you feel me? Johnny was already one of our, you feel me, team players, one of our biggest supporters, so it was like, it never was a conversation like, are you Money Really Counts, or you feel me? It's kind of just something that's always been there. He been there before it even got started type shit.
Cop another field, Tommy and Ghost. We do the most. East to the west side, Raceway to post. Old honey, Lil Face. Sold 100, but we still find case sake. Buy money, plug money. No handout, did it all with.
Yeah, the dope gang, got us up and down. We gon' go block for block, we gon' move them pounds. We gon' get it in, we gon' get it crackin'. Boys in the hood, call me Mr. Make It Happen. Yeah, the dope gang, got us up and down. We gon' go block for block, we gon' move them pounds.
I'm the oldest one, and I started it, so I feel a little more responsible about shit. I'm the bad guy sometimes, but I gotta be, you know, cause I know better. They don't. They're young. I'm older. I should know better than. Even if they get mad at me, I try to tell them don't do this or do this. But I'm just trying to help them at the end of the day. So.
I used to always try to get him to, you feel me, do videos and shit with me, but he never really wanted to get in the limelight and shit like that. So it really just let me, you feel me, gave me the opportunity to do my thing. So just, you know, return the fact. Shit, I really, you know, from the outside looking in, I would say, shit, the hottest Caucasian group, you feel me, in the state of Indiana, let alone probably the hottest group in Indiana, hands down, black or white, Mexican, Chinese, Asian, you feel me, they the hottest group, I would definitely say group. I couldn't really even compare nobody else with them. Really ain't too many groups, but ain't nobody fucking with Gringo Gang, you know, as a whole. And shit, we just, you feel me, Gringo Gang, just a branch of Money Really Counts, you feel me, Money Really Counts, a branch of Gringo Gang. Like, nobody really on top right now, we both in the same, you feel me, trying to brand both of our brands as much as we can. But Gringo Gang, that's family, you feel me, shout out Shine Him, J-Mo, you feel me, Heath, Victory, you feel me, Victory, they right in the car with us, Victory, Gringo Gang, Money Really Counts.
My life story, man. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. I was raised by a single mother. I was into sports my whole life until about high school. I went to 2 different high schools. I went to Centerville, then I transferred over to Franklin Central, and I started smoking weed about my last couple years of high school. That's when I really got out of sports, and then I started getting into the music. I mean, I was on my own with the music for a minute, man. I done been into a couple of rough spots and try to run away from home and try to get myself in Job Corps, stuff like that. But I got my head back on straight, and I really went hard with the music, and I met Space Dad and all them, and we got Gringo Gang started and stuff, and now we here, man, and everything's been looking up.
Man, he came over to my first apartment, man. He handed me his mixtape, man. He was telling me about his first show at the Emerson, right? And then he got a show at Bloomington, and then he got a show in Kokomo, and then he started going out of state, man. He got shit popping, you know what I mean? He's getting people wild up, man. And then started doing numbers. He got that video with Lil White. Man, that shit took off, man. And then he went out there to Atlanta. He did that video with Q, man. And then, man, he took it out there to Cali, man. He was messing with Mark Battles, man. They had that shit popping out there, too, man. It's just taking off everywhere.
I got my hustle mentality from my mom, really. I got that independent, the way I'm really independent. I got that from my mom. And I've been a hustler probably, man, really since high school, you know. I've been hustling for the past 5 or 6 years. That's how I got on. Really, that's how I eat. I mean, my mom had a food, a roof and put food on the table, and like I didn't have nothing like that. I mean, she supplied everything we needed, but like it wasn't enough to do this, and I had to get out in the streets and get on my own to do this and to get money in my pocket and to get some real money, and to start helping out for my family and providing and stuff. Cause like I said, my mom's single, so she ain't got no dude that's coming in and helping out. So the only person that's there is to help is me.
Man, he be taking care of his people, man. He put his mom in the Camaro, man. Taking care of them. He take care of his sister, man. Man, he's just super humble, man. He takes care of his people, man. You show him love, he show you love, man. If you ever down and out, bro, he's always been there for me, He's my right hand. I mean, anything we go through together. It's a family out here, man. Close knit.
Yeah. So, me and my family real close, and my mom, she really like my momager and stuff. Like I said, I got my hustle mentality from my mom, and this went a long way, and I'm still out here hustling right now. Hustling t-shirts, hustling hoodies, hustling anything that sells. I say I'm a funny guy, man. I got a sense of humor and stuff. Like I like to take things serious, but not too serious. So I like to live life. I like to be flashy. Like I like to say I've always had swag. I mean, thanks to my mom, though. Like really, she's like real into like fashion and stuff like that. So ever since I was young, she's always had me in like the new pair of J's and all that kind of shit. And I got a jewelry addiction. Like I just love jewelry. Nothing to it really. I just love jewelry. Like just always have, probably always will. How do I feel when I perform, man? I mean, it feels great, man. We've had small shows, we've had big shows, but either way, it feels good, though, man. Like, it's good to connect with the fans and, see people interact with what you've put a lot of work into, and, especially when people are feeling it and stuff, it's a good feeling. Even when people don't like it, sometimes it's almost a good feeling, too, because it's just motivation to, I don't want to say like when someone's just kind of like pure out like hating because like they know you just like doing something or something like that's just more. I take that as motivation. So really, when I'm up there, man, I'm doing my thing. It feels good.
My grandma raised me my whole entire life, right off of West Washington Street, Central West Side. You know, it was hard, it was rough, but I'm here now, and you know, shout out to my grandma.
First time I met J-Mo, we was in a little garage. I was chilling, you know, a couple bitches there, a couple dudes. We was just kicking back, smoking, drinking. And I remember this little short, chubby white dude come in, this little wife beater. Had a little bad bitch with him though. He come in and we started rapping and shit. And, you know, just got to talking and getting fucked up. Don't remember a whole lot of the night, but
I like everything rock, you know. I'm like old soul. I like everything 80s, 70s, you know. But I'm a rapper, and so I always think about that, and you know, it just excites me more. The Lights Project. When I think about the word lights, I think of abstract. I think of differences. I think of, you know, just all the different, you know what I mean, types of lights there is. It's just like a thing of being, you know, like I said, like being different. And before I perform the song, the single Lights, I have everybody put their phones up, you know, the energy it gives to, you know, us on the stage from them. They literally light the stage up every time they do it. It's, you know, I've done it so many times and it's never really went bad. Just like I said, it's a different type of energy. You see all them lights out there and they're just pointed right on you.
yeah, I've seen him come a long way from when we first started making music together. First time I really heard him in the studio, I mean, he's always been good. I was always, you know, I was impressed. I wouldn't have then, you know, 4 or 5 years ago until now, he's really progressed. I've never seen anyone his age with a drive like him. He's just ready to go get it all the time.
I feel great. I feel like I don't want to be doing anything else, and you know, I kind of just, you know, everything fades away for a second, and everything that was going on, or if anything's going on, you know, outside of that show, I'm not really thinking about it right there at that moment. It's just on the show. Interacting with the fans is probably the best part of doing, you know, any show, or, you know, just the whole music career. Like, without the fans, it's nothing. The fans make what you do come to life.
We want to talk about Kaz. Well, really, Kaz has a lot to do with me actually rapping again, because like I would always rap, but like I never had an engineer. So when I met Kaz, I had always heard about Kaz. They're like, you need to have Kaz mix, because I was always trying to just have a person mix my song or whatever. But like once I met Kaz, and right off the bat, we was, you know, on the same like page, and we've been like, you know, real good friends. He's one of my only true 5 best friends I feel like I even got. And like, I look back, Kaz, we've been friends for 7 years, I think. I look back on, like, right when I started my Instagrams when I met Kaz, literally. And that was 2012 or 11 or something. So, but yeah, like when I heard what he did with my voice, that like inspired me to just keep rapping. Like, I never even knew that I could sound that good. I just didn't have the engineer. I didn't have somebody that was that talented. I've never met anybody more talented than him.
Pockets on direct deposit, money too much for a wallet. This shit got my skinny jeans looking like Hammer pants, the way the stack sticking out of my pocket. Your baby mama rapping like Kawasaki. Skirt. She say I'm hot like a Taki. She like the black youngster cause she a little thotty. She eating that dick up like it's hibachi. They be loving my voice like I'm Lou Rawls. I seen your bitch out of them new draws. The Benjamin's getting me topped off, but you the one she giving blue balls. And my niggas on the corner all day and night getting money, throwing up gang signs. And you on the corner all day and night doing nothing, looking like a stop sign. Boy, you're in the way. What you here for? I got the sauce in the season. I make the shit look too easy. I got 2 bitches, Mike Easy. I got 2 cups like I'm Weezy. Switching up lanes like I'm 2 Chainz. Your Benjamin's out of.
There's no better feeling than when I get up on stage, man. It's what I do this for. And being the drummer, I've got a different perspective of the show than you know the performer, the other performers do. I'm kind of tucked off in the back. I get to see the show almost, it's like behind everyone else, I've got a different perspective. It's almost like I'm performing and watching the show at the same time. So I feel like I've performed on stage before with a mic and performing my own music, but it's a whole different feeling when you're behind the drums. About a little over a year ago, I was doing real bad. I was down to my last. I had made some real bad decisions that had put me in some bad places. And my brother J-Mo reached out to me one day and he said, hey man, I got some good news for you. He said, I'm about to pull up on you. We'll talk when you get in the car. All right, bet. He pulls up. Get in the car and he's like, hey man, Gringo Gang's looking for a drummer. I brought up your name and our manager St. James wants to talk to you, so we're gonna hit him up on the phone when we get back to the house. And ever since then it's been all uphill, everything's been great. Turned my life around. I was down in the slumps, strung out on some pretty bad stuff. I'm coming up on a year sober, and I owe everything I've got to Space Dad and J-Mo. That's one Gringo Gang.
Yep.
So what? How many chips we gotta get to get the deal here, Rich?
Okay.
How many bags of chips we gotta get to
Yeah,
get that
boy.
player deal?
She won't hand me time.
That money keep me going. My jeweler keep me glowing.
Bitch, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving.
Swear that money keep me going. I swear my jeweler keep me glowing.
Bitch, I'm moving. And my life is like a movie, yeah, I'm moving. And my life is like a film with a camera. I be shooting a movie, just let me tell you. Send me beats for features, I mean beats like teachers. I be high like a fever, kick a bitch out like FIFA. Roll my weed up, not medium, sprinkle lean like a season, and going hard like a winner. I just stay with the bosses, only focus on money, could give a fuck what you talking. Got my mind on the word, 25 for the verse. You don't know me, that's better. Double G come together, yeah, you know that's the game. And my life is like a movie, everything a different frame.